Go ahead. Go ahead, Joe.
These aren't any better than the last time. I'm going to put a hex on it.
Hey, oh, these are just for
$5 back.
What was that again? What was that?
Camera than last time.
I do too. Don't set it on the
I'll
table.
spike you this.
Oh, that's true.
Where you go practice first?
Hey,
I like it.
okay. How you ladies, folks doing? How you feeling tonight? Yeah, it's gonna work. Yeah, it should. It should have a little bit more light, but it'll work. How you guys doing? ¿Cómo están? Turn around. How are you doing? Let's see. Who am I talking with? Hey, Mike. How you doing?
Hey, Lucy, how you doing?
Yeah, how was the party last night?
Good.
Lucy, you gave me the wrong videotape. That was mine that we paid for.
Oh, it was?
No.
Okay. I knew it was the wrong one because.
It had my handwriting.
Yeah,
so
yeah, yeah. It was in my handwriting. Okay, I shall give it back to you.
Can we have it back, Lucy?
Yes, yes, you can have it. Good evening, ladies. How are we doing?
Just fine. Good evening.
It is evening, isn't it?
It's evening.
How are you feeling, huh?
Just good.
Yeah, good turnout, right?
Good, yeah. Not any better.
Not any better. And how's Claudia Cooper doing today? Hey, John, how you doing? How you doing, Barbara? What you been up to? Huh? Glad you could make it?
Yeah. Fine. Thank you.
Good evening, how we doing today? With this?
Take this meeting.
Yes, any way I can. How you doing, Susie?
Fine, thank you. Did anybody bring the movies that we watched?
I brought the tape that I made last time. I thought they were going to have a TV in here, a monitor of some sort.
No, but remember the old movies from
Yeah.
Sarah, maybe?
Yeah. How you doing?
Pretty good.
How you folks feeling today? All right, glad to be here, right? Right, Glenda?
Famous kitchen. Eating shots.
Gives me a mouthful of food. Yeah, no. Are you giving us that free video for the shitty one you sold us last time?
Hey, wait a minute. You didn't buy one, you know that? What do you mean? Oh, you did? Really? It was bad, yes. Hey, maybe this one will be better. Who knows? Hey, I'm gonna try to make it R-rated, okay? A little bit.
R-rated?
Yeah, a little risque.
Well, don't look at me over here.
As the evening goes, maybe it'll get a little bit better.
Sometimes what I miss most.
¿Cómo estás, Henry? How you doing?
Good, and yourself?
Muy bien, gracias a Dios. Yeah.
Are you going to send us copies of this?
No, not this one. This is I screwed up with the last one. I had too many complaints the last time.
Güeyton, hasta que tenía un pinches canas,
¿Verdad?
pues no te la pintaste como la última vez.
Me las pinté. Me las ando pintando. Me las ando pintando. Hey, how you doing? How you doing? Hi, Charlotte. How are you doing?
Hi, I'm fine. How are you?
Pretty good. How have you been?
You're the cameraman, huh?
Yes. I'm the cameraman. This time, last time, and Nadia. ¿Cómo estás, Nadia? How are you doing?
I'm fine.
How was El Preta last night? Did you guys go across?
Real good. We waited.
You did, huh? Well, I think we're gonna have a good turnout. You know that? El Rey Grajera.
That's what I need. Take something else.
How you doing, Ray?
Come in, Luciano.
You're the only one. You're the only one that's here. You're the only one that's here. That was in kindergarten with me, you know that?
¿Te acuerdas una vez ¿Te acuerdas una vez la Mrs. Barrett que andamos cleaning los desks? Y estaba una
Smile, smile, huh?
As a matter of fact, I think I live by your brother.
Luciano.
How you feeling?
Excellent. Tobias hung over this morning though. I left early. In fact, I left right after you did. In fact, when you guys got up and left, I left. Oh my God, was I sick.
Are you?
I'm not now, but huh?
No, he was hung over.
Champagne.
Hi, Terry. Okay, where are you?
Yeah, Peggy O'Reilly and Linda O'Reilly.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
I was company. I was baking.
I don't know because her Indian boyfriend, you know.
Speak
You
up.
know that her kid is now 19 years old, 20 years old.
Is that right?
20 years old. Tell me, the
Want me to
company.
stand up?
The
or-
company.
No, talk louder so that we can get you.
Mike,
Well, Lucy, don't let your meatloaf. Thank you for the introduction.
Did you want me to? You want one? No, I just got one. I can't drink anymore.
No?
Why not? Why not? Seems like he's old.
So I thought
I feel good. I'm the only one that lost weight from 1964. The only one that lost weight from 1964.
And you're still fat?
No. So you can imagine what the rest are like.
oh shit.
How much capacity? How much are you?
Why don't you ask it?
You are right.
So sweet.
I know you.
Hey, we don't have any prizes.
Huh?
We do nothing?
Let's give away Diana.
Come on through. You're part of this party.
I mean, if they don't
Come on through.
3-hour job.
Right.
Remember kindergarten.
remember
There you
kindergarten,
go.
Miss Barrett?
You were very well, obviously.
Yeah, I am. How did you guess?
He's your number one, huh? Especially being part of the house.
before we get into the
Stand up,
music,
Mike.
St. Susan's maybe something for an asshole. That's Jesus' cousin. No, on behalf of the committee, we would like to welcome all of you here. We're glad that you could make it. John and Jeannie fed us in the back, and if one of your friends didn't get invited, it's not here tonight, it's Claire Sue's fault, because she was in charge of it. No, I don't want to take much time tonight.
Good. Yeah, all right.
Hey!
Because Kerry finally came, and it took him 20 years. But what I want to
25.
do, first of all, we have to count the finances, and I think we're in the hole, so you might be passing the hat around. Secondly, we're going to get with the music in just a little bit, and we do have some awards we need to give, but
Yeah.
I was real close to all
we talked about that last night, and you lost. So, congratulations, David. You're the president.
Oh! Give a shirt.
Also, we do have extra shirts on sale in the back because we need the money. We're going to sell them for $10 a piece. We bought them for $5. We're going to sell them for $10.
You seem so senile. It's been 25 years.
Shut up, Carol. Also,
Get one for Laura.
the
Extra large.
Grace, what's the other category?
I love the bucket.
Raise your hand. 1, 2. Jesus Christ, don't stop. 3, 2, 3.
Grandchildren.
You tied. We'll send you a present.
We're talking flood.
What happened to more
Stand up, Debbie Schroeder and Marilyn Mike. Peggy Underwood Porter. Yes, okay.
6 grandchildren.
Your gift is in the mail. Also,
Checks in the mail.
those that have the most children, we'll start off with 12. 11, 10. Stepchildren, doesn't matter because I got a hell of a present for you. 9, 8, 7. 7. 7?
Yeah, stand up and 7.
Okay, I have a
And 7.
7, 2 7s. Well, when you go back and tell your husband, Dave, you'll know this. I have a gift certificate I'm going to give you, and it's good for vasectomy anywhere in the United States. Peggy, you'll be getting one too.
Your husband's got a lot.
What else did we have, Grace? You're in charge of this.
Least hair.
Oh, the person that changed the least. We had a tie between me. Well, there really is quite a few of you who changed the least. And just looking around the room, I'm going to pick one at random. No, but there's probably 20 candidates. And, you know, we voted before the evening started, and I won, so. The one that changed the most. Other than Mr. Raspberry. We also polled this, and we picked. Last name. To make it fair for everybody, we picked Ruben Verdugo because he wasn't in our class. Congratulations, Ruben. We have a free pass for you to the Silver Dollar in Arquette. Did anybody come by train? We had an award for people encouraged to do this. She was talking to the 20th reunion or the 10th reunion, but she'll do it now.
I just want to say that for those of you that are not aware of it, our new DHS principal is Mike Foster.
Johnny.
Put your hair on, Johnny, now.
Is that thing on?
Yeah, it's on.
You know, they're gonna hear that.
Yeah, I know it. Turn the lights down a little bit.
Yeah, there's a real glare.
It used to be, I had a game, a softball game with the Lions today. I was pitching, they had me, they, hey, Johnny can pitch, no doubt about it, Johnny can pitch. And I haven't pitched in 4 years. And even when I used to pitch, I used to pitch. But we had a good time anyway, pulled a muscle or two. But, is Terry, where's Terry at? Terry, I'm sorry, my wife told me not to say this. No, he's gonna hurt his feelings, no, he's gonna get all embarrassed, and this and that. But anyway, it's really funny because I walked up to Terry last night and I said, Terry, I remember a football game. He says, yeah, but I scored a touchdown, huh? I said, no. No. He says, okay, well, which one? Well, I don't remember the name of the school. It's really funny because I thought it was Demi. Did you say Demi in your senior year? No? Okay, Las Cruces.
Yes.
Okay, Mike and Lucy said Las Cruces. You say Flooring Wells. I think you ought to know, okay? Flooring Wells. We played against Flooring Wells. And all through the trip up to Flooring Wells, Terry kept bugging Mr. Willingham. I want to kick. I want to kick. I want to start off the football game. Willingham said, oh, no way. You can't even kick the side of a barn. And Terry's insisted, so the game started. Well, we got there and invited to Williams. Okay, fine, Terry, we'll start the game. So we're all lined up. I was one of the guys in the line, ready. The whistle blew. Terry comes running. He approaches the football, right?
He misses.
Like this. It comes over, and we start running. The other team comes this way. We come that way. The Cruces come this way. Flowing Wells come this way. We come this way. And we're looking for the football. And before you know it, have you ever seen two teams talking to each other like buddies, you know? I meet my guy that I was supposed to block and beat the heck out of us, and we're talking. We're standing and we're turning around and Terry flat on his back. And here's the football. The football is still sitting there. Crying or laughing on the stadium, I tell you what, a lot of applause, a lot of laugh, but it was a hell of a, we lost it, right?
Yeah, we lost all of them.
But
We lost every game.
you know, my kids know this story, my mom knows this story, everybody knows this story. But I think it's the only story that I've told that's really the truth.
Don't move. Terry's laying on top of the pile. His back is like this, and he's hurt. And Terry was one of our studs.
Thank you, Mike.
Let me clarify. There was a fine line between a stud and a dud. But he's laying on the pile, and we separate everybody, and Willingham says, don't move. Terry, what's wrong? Oh, I got a cramp. But that, those are true stories. Those are really true stories. I'm trying to look around the room here as I'm talking to see if I have any more true stories. It's Tom Raspberry. He's coaching baseball. Unbelievable. His socks are all the way down to his shoes. He's smoking a cigarette in the dugout before the game. I said, my God, are you Tom Raspberry? That's I. So I officiated the ball game. So well, come on over to my house, with my wife and I after the game, and we can have lunch, and then we'll come back to the second game. So we did. I never thought I'd ever see him again. Then after that, he left Safford. He was in Safford for 1 year, and he went to Michigan for 22 years. 22. He retired from there and he came back. He liked the community so much that he came back here and he's retired here now. So it's a good place to be from. And then W.W. Holland, we know him as Whitey. He must have done a good job becoming president of junior college. Let's see, who else can I get? Would anyone else like to come up here and talk?
Ta-da!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many were born and raised on 6th Street?
Green.
Green
Street.
Just 2? Can anyone beat 7th Street?
Janet was on there.
Make it 2 or 3 times. Now, how many of you girls knew that we were peeking the other side, you know? How many of you liked it? And the other thing, I mean, what put an end to it was, I mean, this was all the little guys in the little funny shorts that were sort of, you know, funny guys that played tennis, and we're the only guys that peeking, right? Because we were on the right side. But one day, we're in there, we're all showered and having a good time, and we're peeking, and I'm so embarrassed. I'm not a peeking Tom. I'm a peeking Joe. So anyway, we're peeking, and all of a sudden we're down there, and we see another eye on the other side. And this is like, I remember, that just like yesterday happened now. Who was it? It was Kim Sales. And it was her left eye.
Sure was an eye.
So anyway, here we are, you know, we start laughing and everything, and all of a sudden you hear this, boom! Somebody kicked the door, right? Because they were mad at us, and all of a sudden the door flies open. We're standing there showered. And that's the last time we peeked. We couldn't handle being peeked back at.
Does anyone know why Sarah ate so much popcorn? Susie, why Sarah ate so much popcorn? So she could twirl the baton better? No.
She had us all convinced that it would develop fast.
She was right.
This is
It was mandatory that the twirlers had
for you women out there that aren't very well endowed upstairs. You need to pop some popcorn, but it doesn't work unless you put honey in with it. The honey is what really develops you. It's not just the popcorn. I did a lot of research on this. Marilyn, why are you laughing? Ruth, you forgot the honey. A couple more stories. Johnny Gibbons and I, you know, we were real good friends for a long time, but we always used to like to tease Johnny. You can't do it anymore because of what we did to Johnny. We used to go under the gutter on A Avenue. We used to climb in at any street on A Avenue. We'd crawl down on our bellies, and we could go from 4th Street to 15th Street, down underneath A Avenue. That's true, Marilyn. It was Johnny Gibbons, Frank Humphreys, Mike Foster, and Bob McNew. Harlan wouldn't come because we couldn't see him. But between 11th Street and 12th Street, there was an opening that led to A Avenue. And so we would stand there with rocks, and we would time it when cars would come by, and we would break a lot of windows. And then it would be reported the next day in the newspaper that unidentified flying rock breaks window. But one time we got mad at Johnny, and we took him down underneath A Avenue. We took away his glasses. That was mean. On 4th Street. And then we threw sand in his eyes. And then we left him down there. He got so pissed off. When he finally came out, he went to Bill Taylor's house, and they called the cops on us. And the cops came to see every one of us. No, I hit my head. We were running. They had pipes down there. We didn't know because we didn't have flashlights. After we threw the sand in his eyes, we were running and they have pipes running across, and McNew and I, we laid ourselves out cold because we were getting...
That's what happened to you and Bob, huh?
Yeah, that stunted our growth.
Those are only 4-foot guns. And that's why all you guys were running down there.
That's good, Terry. Andy Diaz and I, we were roommates at NAU. Andy Diaz, once he left home, his parents nurtured him. His parents babied him. He was a little kid when he left Douglas, and he came up to NAU. He came to see me at NAU, and I hate to say this because my parents are here tonight, but before Andy saw me, I got kicked out of 3 dorms. I lied to him on why I got kicked out, but what the hell. But Andy, Andy started drinking, and he's just like an Indian. Indian can't hold their liquor, and that's the way Andy is. And we're on the top floor, the 8th floor, and right below us was the entrance to the dorm. One night Andy got up in the window and just dropped everything, and people walking in, coming from class, and he just,
It's on tape.
Bye, Andy.
That's a true story. I wouldn't lie to you. That did happen. Anybody else would like to get up here and talk? Rudy Fred, would you like to get up here and talk today? And I didn't recognize him, so I said, Luciano, what are you doing here? Doesn't he look like Luciano now? I think somebody stuck an air hose up here, and I turned it on, and
I grew up in Douglas, went to school in Douglas, and it wasn't until I was in California that I heard about equal opportunity. I've heard about hiring a handicap. So I found out yesterday that Mike Foster had become the new principal at Douglas High School. And now I know what they mean, hire the handicapped, hire the minorities. Anyway, he invited me to play golf today, and bartender says, Mike's a 16 handicap, but if they have a tournament, handicap comes down to a 4 or 5. You shoot 74, shoot 76, wins all the money. So I knew that Dave Mozo had played on the Douglas High School golf team, see? So I told Foster this morning, I said, okay, we'll play cart golf. Dave's riding in my cart, as soon as, and Hutchison, they're your partners, okay? And we're playing for a beer home. So these guys...
You still owe me that beer, damn it.
Well, these guys, I don't think they play too much golf anyway, so they're taking mulligans. Every time they hit a bed shot, they take a mulligan. Anyway, we get them about the 3rd hole, and they're running out of golf balls.
Stand up.
Anyway, to make the long story short, put Mike on the line, shooting 1 and 1. He missed the first shot. Here comes Tucson Honey. 2 points. Now we're down to 6 points. Clock still reads a little over a minute. Throw the ball into Mike. Foul. Goes to the line. 1 and 1 again. Misses the free throw. Here comes Tucson Honey. 2 more. Now we're down to 40 seconds. Now we're down to 4 points, right? So I said to Mike, hey Mike, throw me the ball back. Throw the blank to the ball. Zit, 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 zit. Ball again. Goes up to the line. Misses the 1 and 1 again. Here comes Tucson Honey. Zit, zit, zit. 2 more. Now we're up by 2. There's 24 seconds on the clock, okay? I said, Mike, throw me the friggin' ball. Here comes Tucson High. Zip. 2 more points. Now, figure this is, we're tied. We're like 12 seconds to go. You give them all the Foster. This time they didn't wait to go. Zip, zip, zip. Bingo. He goes to the line, and you got to keep somebody back. I'm at the halfway line, and I'm waiting because I know they're coming. He shoots the 1-and-1, misses it again. They make 2 passes. There's this one dude coming down the line. And I figured, okay, you got to draw your defenses at the free throw line. So that's where I make my stance. He jumps up at the top of the key, sinks the jumper. 2 seconds left. Ball game's over. We lost by 2 points. Mr. 1-and-1.
That's not true. Is the biggest conference in Arizona. One year we played Las Cruces High School, which was the state champion the year before in football. And then the next week we played Tucson High, which was the state champion in Arizona. And you know, we weren't very good. To be very blunt.
Was the left
Terry Stewart again. You know, they're from Las Cruces High. His name was Pettis. He was a black running back, super athlete. And all week long, we kept telling, or the coach kept telling Terry, you gotta stop him, you gotta stop him. Terry was you know, the cheerleaders were super. I think we have 3 or 4 of the cheerleaders that were our senior cheerleader.
Let's get him up there, huh?
The Three Musketeers, the old Blue Ford. I mean, there's so many memories that I have of Bill, and it's you know, 42 years old is too damn young to die, you know, and it just it makes me sad to think about it. But you look back and you know, you think about all the great times we've had at Douglas High School, and you know, just the people, you know. A lot of jokes are made about Douglas High School, right? Because it's in the boondocks and everything. But I would say personally, if I had to do over again, I would come back and go to Douglas High School or anywhere I've ever been. It's just a tremendous bunch of people. And I miss Bill there, and I wish he was here. And I think there's a lot of other people that miss some of these people that wish they were here. I'd like to have you keep them up and say a couple words about them. And the last thing Bill would like me to do was give him a toast. Because Bill loved to drink. And I drank with him a lot of times. And here's to Billy.
Here's to Bill.
And I didn't do it because I was chicken. And primarily because Bill wouldn't have wanted me to be there. And I think it's a lot with a lot of these people. And I want to relate to you a very funny story, but another guy that I want to remember before I sit down was Chuco Arasa. And he's the one that gave me that goddamn nickname. And Chuco also died very young, and a lot of us knew him. And he was my neighbor by about 3 blocks, and I almost felt like we lived right next door to each other. And he was a great guy. But Bill had the same history class that Mike had with Walt Goodwin. And it was a world history class. And I asked Bill to give me the answers to the test before I got to the next period, and he wouldn't give them to me. So he pawned Mike off on me, and Mike was a willing participant. So we did that for about 1 semester. And Mr. Goodwin got smart. And he found out that we had a little cheating ring going, Mike and I. So he talked to Mike and said, Mike, you're in trouble. And unless you do what I tell you to do, you're going to fail this class. So he told Mike to tell me the answer to the last question on the test. And I came out, and Mike says, don't worry, it's the easiest test we've taken so far, no problem. If you read the chapter, we're okay. The answer to the last question is Napoleon. And I said, great. I didn't even read the question. The question was, who was the first president of the United States?
The 20th reunion, and any of you bought us cake, you need to get your money back because we never but you know, Luciano's always trying to make a buck. And he is the rum runner of Douglas. When he was going to AAU, he didn't have much money, but the only way he'd make money is if we bought rum in Arrowhead for $1.20, and he would run it up the Flagstaff when we were going to school. We'd sell it for $5. And that's one of the reasons why he got himself through college. And that's a true story. We're going up the Flagstaff one time after we ran some rum Bruce's dad was on the border.
Yeah.
We bring about 30 bottles of rum across. And they're in my trunk. And Lucy's in there, and there was a girl with, I don't know who it was. But Mr. Nichols is at the border, and he stops us. Mike? Yes, sir? Do you want me to check in your trunk? I said, no, sir. He said, then leave. So I left. We're going up to Flagstaff, and it's snowing. And we can't get to Flagstaff because it's all snowed in, and cars are lined up. And so we're just sitting there. I said, Lucy, let's sell some rum. So we go up and down with a car, and we're selling rum. Rum for sale. Rum. We sell every damn bottle. We didn't even have any for ourselves. We were dry. So, yeah, Lucy, that's the way he really made his money going.
Oh, thanks, Mike.
And he hasn't changed. No, that is true, and it was.
That's it.
He sold rum all the time. So now I would like to turn the microphone over to
you. Anybody remember it?
We do best, we do more.
Open up your little thing. And Joe wrote it. Come on, Joe.
That was an inspiration, Joe.
Let's get the yell eater up there again.
Come on. Yeah, right. Where's Rudy?
should be.
And they said, look, if you want to be yell eater, you're in. All you have to do is say yes. So I said yes, and here I am. We do best, we do more, we're the class of 64.
One more time.
Yeah.
One last time.
Okay.
Put your fingers.
1, 2, 3. We do best, we do more, we're the class of 64.
I don't need the mic for this, but we really ought to give the people that did the party.